Many of you watched me turn Fizztop Grille from a dilapidated raider boss hideout into a pristine player home ready for decorating. In today's video, I will be sharing my fully furnished player home with you all, as well as the traits of my character it embodies during the night in game for full effect. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Fizztop Grille. After killing Coulter, the Raider boss, as well as eliminating the Disciples, the Pack, and the Operators, Nuka-World is free, and Nora has restored electricity. Because the people are free to do as they wish, they love Nora, and she has invited them to spend time with her in her balcony area of the Fizztop Grille. However, she, in-game, for lore reasons, has destroyed the elevator, so the only way in or out of the Fizztop Grille is this elevator. And as we look around the elevator, we see four very beautiful purple flowers that are here to welcome the people and traders of Nuka-World to join Nora and spend time with her when she feels like having guests. To the right and left, we see fancy couches with magazines and perfect views of a free Nuka-World. Free and liberated. Those are the words I'm going for, folks. Free, liberated, and now thriving. Coming around to the right, we see garden gnomes, and we all know and love garden gnomes from Fallout series in general, as well as Fallout 4. Right next to our bobblehead display case, obviously we still have some work to do with that. But over here we have the videos of the Wasteland workshop set up, so we can craft holotapes and watch TV with some magazines here just to sit and relax and have a nice night together. Up here is Nora's quote-unquote bedroom sleeping area. We've got a stim pack storage unit here, as well as a personal water cooler just in case she gets thirsty, an undamaged American flag with some clothes, dressers with clutter, and these really cool Galactic Assaultron figurines. These are amazing. Now, many of you could tell that things like this bed and these clothes are mods. I will be putting a list of the description, or rather a list of mods down in the description below. This is the Lady Killer bed. Check that out. These are steamer trunks for storage, and this bookshelf comes from Shadowflight's Decor pack. It's amazing. These lights are also a mod, the Colored Lights Workshop mod, very, very useful. And this completes Nora's personal bedroom. She gets to wake up every day, look out the window, and see the Nuka-World as it was intended to be. Well, at least before the bombs dropped. We've got some posters over here, along with some Nuka-Cola mixers for guests to enjoy mixing and matching their own personal favorite flavors. We've got a coffee machine here with the trash can, and this is kind of the really kitchenette bar area where Nora and her friends can come and, you know, prepare snacks, grab some drinks with a step ladder in case they're a little short. Nora's short. And then right here we have a place to wash dishes with the CWSS Redux mod. Now, this is really reflective of my Nora's exterior. It's inviting, it's welcoming, and it's friendly. But as we enter the interior of Fizztop Grille, we will see a fundamentally different side to my Nora and what she's been through. we step into a very dark hallway filled with the mounted heads of death claws and ghouls that she has taken as trophies. Coming around the corner, we see purple lights, which is very different than the outside. In a massive crafting area, we have a holotape crafting workbench with the videos of the Wasteland mod, ammunition bench, electronics workbench here, the advanced engineering workbench here, bunch of weapons with the weaponsmith workbench and armorsmith workbench, as well as various tools and implements for weaponry. And we've got a utility workbench here as well. Looking around at the posters, they are also different than the outside. These are propaganda posters that reflect Nora's depressed and paranoid side. And this is especially reflective in her personal relaxation room, where we see alcohol and chems next to a fancy couch that I don't know how to pronounce, but it's next to a bathtub and more paranoid propaganda posters, as well as a usable bathtub. Again, CWSS Redux mod. She comes in here to forget the pain of seeing her husband being shot, as well as her child being taken from her. Over here we have a bathroom, complete with graffiti from the CWSS Redux mod, as well as a working toilet station, working shower cubicle, working sink station, pretty poster, and this is pretty self-explanatory. It's a bathroom. It's really not much to explain here, but I like it. It's quaint, and it's her own personal space. Coming over here, we're almost done with the video. We have a kitchen, and we see this pre-war kitchenette from the, I believe this is the Homemaker mod, where you can get the pre-war version of an entire kitchen station with a refrigerator that you can stick in this open space here to store your stuff. Again, we see more alcohol, which indicates Nora is really struggling despite having done so much good for so many people. Over here we have a cooking stove and more of various foodstuffs. Again, these, I believe, these come from the Shadowflight's Decor pack mod, as does the rag stag, the glowing rag stag here, which meat is being used for meals on the cafe table and the steak cutting boards. And finally, we have Nora's personal hospital and chem lab. I kind of went all out with this, with the chemistry station, as well as just piles of chems everywhere and the pile of first aid kits. These are intended to be put in the first aid kits and sold through, shall we say, other than legal means for Nora to make money. She clearly is struggling and is doing everything she can to take away the pain, as well as in what her broken mind is to help others forget their pain. But this room isn't all bad. This is a hospital area dedicated for Nora to recover from her wounds, if there's any. And we've got standard stim packs and medical stuffs here for her to do just that. We also have some healing chems, as well as a medical journal here that can't be interacted with because that's part of the mod, but that is okay. Now that you've seen the fundamental differences of my character, from the outwardly friendly and welcoming Nora to the internally paranoid and adrenaline-seeking, pain-removing Nora, I'd like to hear from you in the comments. How did you play out your character? Was your character broken by the events of the Great War? Or did they choose another path? I would love to hear from you guys in the comments. Please make sure to hit that like, subscribe, and bell notification button if you like what you saw. And if you didn't like what you see, that's okay. I'm still glad you took about 10 to 12 minutes out of your day to spend time with me anyway, and I wish you all well. I will see you next time.